Hello everyone, my name is Eddie Cespedes and this is my $1,000,000 diary where I document everything that I'm pretty much doing in life right now. And I know I haven't really recorded in about maybe 6 months or so. It's June right now. Probably the last time I uploaded was around maybe February, January maybe. Don't really know. I kind of took like a big hiatus. I initially was just gonna stop like this channel altogether. I was gonna stop everything that I was doing right now because I felt like I kind of was just wasting too much time doing a bunch of different stuff and I couldn't really like get my thoughts together. I felt like I was kind of everywhere doing a whole bunch of things all at once. And then during the time, my now fiance was pregnant, and as of right now, the baby has already been born, so everything's good. And I think I kind of took that time, and I might be just kind of just making up excuses right now, but maybe I didn't want to work as much on other stuff. I'm not really sure, but I kind of just wanted to like stop doing so much. And the last maybe 3 or 4 months of the pregnancy, I kind of just wanted to be at home and just not really focus on this whole little thing that I got going on. Felt like it was just too much, and I kind of just wanted to like slow down, which to be honest, that's a loser's mentality, but I kind of just adopted that for a few months. And now that the baby's born, I realized like, okay, my baby's here, so I need to like figure out something and just, like get back on it. So this is me trying to get back on it. I think I initially was just gonna, like I had some ideas that I wanted to work out. I think the last video I had made, I probably discussed some of them. And I did execute on a bunch of them, and after pretty much all of them failed, I kind of just said, okay, I'm gonna take it slow, and I'm just gonna watch some anime. Watched a lot of Naruto with my fiance. We watched some DC, no, not DC, Marvel shows. So we watched Daredevil, Punisher, all of that. We've kind of just been watched a lot of shows in the last few months. And yeah, so I guess you could say I wasted the last few months. I guess depends on how you really look at it. But I ended up going on ChatGPT, and because like I guess I'm really struggling to find a niche and just stick to it. It's like I have an idea, I have a plan, I go through it, and then I hit a wall, and then I'm just like, great. And then I guess I try to find something else because for whatever reason, what I was doing doesn't work. And I kind of realized that I don't want to push through with that. And I also stopped watching a lot of influencers. So I don't really go on YouTube a whole lot. I think the only thing I go on YouTube, but I don't watch any influencers because I feel like everybody's always an influencer. I don't really watch a lot of media personalities anymore. I used to watch a lot of Alex Hormozy and Grant Cardone and stuff like that, but I kind of just don't really like. I feel like there's no point because once you've heard the message after a few videos, it's kind of always the same thing. Every now and then it's something new, it's a new golden nugget or whatever, but it really doesn't matter because like it doesn't do anything for me. Like that whole motivational stuff, it's whatever. It doesn't really, like, I guess it doesn't really hit like it used to 5 years ago or whatever. But yeah, so I completely stopped listening to like these people. So I just go on YouTube, and I really, when I search stuff, it's just pure entertainment. It's just for ha-has or just anything that kind of stimulates me a little bit. It's just really entertainment at this point. So now that I don't watch really people, I don't really care for what people have to say that much. It's kind of like the last few months, I feel like my head is probably a little bit more clear. But anyways, I went on ChatGPT, and just out of just for fun, I asked it like, what would you do, something along these lines, like what would you do if you were a human all of a sudden? And it kind of hit like some points where I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And one of the points that it hit was essentially like it wants to niche down, and you can ask this question in a bunch of different ways, and it'll give you kind of like similar responses. But to summarize all of that, it said something along the lines of niche down, or first you try to survive, right? Make money to survive, cover your needs, necessities.
then you niche down. So on your off time, you're basically just like learning a skill. You can choose one thing, but you can't choose everything because you can't master everything. And then it always said that it would do media. So whatever it does is always combines it with media, and essentially it would build a brand. And thought that was kind of interesting because I guess everybody's like doing YouTube these days. I guess it's pretty much a must-have for any business, any brand, and that essentially basically told me, it kind of led me to wanting to just start this whole journey all over again. And
so now that I'm trying to start this all over, going back to the ChatGPT. So yeah, so it will build like a whole brand, and then make a bunch of money, and then like create products, try to provide a bunch of value and things like that. And it also said while it's like essentially in the grind phase, it would document everything that it was doing. So pretty much what I was doing before, just not stop, where I was doing it and then I stopped. Actually, I did it probably a few times and I stopped a few times, but this is like since I started, this is the longest break that I've pretty much taken. So now I feel like now I have an idea of where it is that I want to go. So I kind of like niche down where I feel comfortable now. And even if I don't like what I'm doing, I feel like I can just keep at this for like pretty much ever if I need to, even if it never brings in any money or anything like that. So I decided to kind of niche into just like the whole AI field, since I was always kind of interested in it since like 2022, before it really started popping off. And now it's just ubiquitous, like it's everywhere and everybody's doing it and everybody sees it everywhere. And I feel like I was kind of early to it, and then I just kind of dropped off. I should have really just doubled down from like the very beginning. So anyways, I feel like I'm still early in the game, so it doesn't really matter. So I decided all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna focus on like the whole AI niche, and I'm gonna go all in on that and stop trying to like chase all these other products and whatnot. There's still like these other things that I do on the side that are very low effort, so I can still keep doing that. But essentially all of my free time outside of work would just go to kind of just learning the whole AI thing. And I'm not even trying to make money. I'm just really just trying to learn what's out there, how to use it, and then we'll just build from there. So yeah, this is just like a quick update on the things that I've been up to the last few months, which is really nothing, except just being with my fiance and my child that was just born. So now it's things are a little bit different now than what they were at the beginning of the year. And now finally, now that I have a trajectory of where I want to go, I feel like that's really step one. And I feel like I heard someone say that it typically takes people about 5 years. So it's like 5 to 10 years to figure out that one thing that you want to niche down on. And I think since I started this whole journey, it's been like 40 years. So here I am. Finally found the one thing that I want to chase after. I got the other little stuff on the side, which is just, supplemental money. I still kind of want to fund my retirement because ideally I want to work backwards, meaning from when I retire up until my present right now. So I want to still fund retirement. I want to make sure that my future is good. So even if I fail at life now, when I retire, at least I'll still have something to fall back on. Like I'll still have money. I don't know if what's that thing? Social Security would really be around. And ideally, I don't want to rely on Social Security because that's the plan. Like that's the outlook, is I want to be able to be self-sustainable. So this video, I pretty much just made it just to finally have something. And I always look back on these videos anyways, even the ones that I've posted before. I always go back and look at them. So this will at least let me look back on this time when I disappeared for like 6 months and I stopped posting. So I have nothing to look back on there. And I used to write, and even writing became like exhausting. To be honest, I think it's easier to just turn the camera on and just start talking and then look back on the video later. it's a whole lot easier. So I'll start trying to make more of these. I don't know how the frequency in which I'll make them, but at least I have this out there, and the next video that I make, maybe I'll go over some of the stuff that I was doing. There was also one of the rentals, the same rental that's always been giving me problems, again gave me problems. I think I took care of a lot of it. I feel a little bit more comfortable with it. I was thinking about selling it. Throughout that time when I was just like away, I was also looking at options to get rid of that house. Don't know if I wanted to fix it or like if I wanted to get rid of it, because if I get rid of it, that'll be a lot of stress that just comes off of me, and like it will be way better cash flow too. Like I will be able to save a lot more money than what I'm able to save now. To be honest, I'm barely saving money now, but if I were to get rid of that property, I think things will look pretty good. But I feel like this market is gonna be good, at least in Florida where I'm at. I think like the city's doing here in Orlando, I think the city's got like a lot of projects going on for like the next 10 years. So I don't want to sell any of the properties that I have here. But anyways, yeah, that's all for now, and I guess I will make another one of these videos within the next few days, maybe next week. But the next ones that I put, I kind of try to go over all the stuff that I've been doing for the last 6 months, and then probably pick up where I'm at right now. So that's it. Until the next time.